Hi, I'm Renee Stiles, and I just wanted to take a moment and let you know why it is I chose to join eXp. I worked with Century 21 for 15 years and was very happy there. Had a lot of listings, carried a lot of listings, made good money. Just enjoyed it, but didn't think much about it. I thought, we get what everybody gets, and I knew there were a couple of people that maybe had a slightly different split, but we were doing fine, didn't think it was any problem. So I was talking with a coach on the phone one day, and he asked me about my numbers and wanted to know about our split and all of that, and he calculated what I had paid thus far to that year to my broker. And I was astounded. So he said, well, you need to just check these numbers for yourself and kind of look at it over a span of time and just see what you have, given your broker that could have been yours. So I did that, and of course I was flabbergasted. So once that I was enlightened to this, met with the broker and asked for a different split or a cap. I had never even heard of a cap. But he explained that was an option to ask for. So we talked about it, got a little better split, but that was about it. So still unhappy with the results of that conversation. I started looking, and lo and behold, I was contacted about eXp. Now, sounded very exciting, sounded great. 80-20 split, $16,000 cap. I mean, that just seemed like nothing compared to what I was having to do. So I wasn't sure that had my eyes open, that I saw everything that needed to be seen. So I met with my broker and told him about what I knew about eXp and said, it sounds really awesome. I'm sure I don't see where there's a flaw, but could you look at it and see if there's anything, point out to me what I might be missing, and if it's great, then maybe everybody can participate in this and we can all just change over together, and so he did look at it, came up to my workspace, and had nothing to say about it except that, well, those people only have one big producer in our area. And there was nothing else. He had nothing negative to say about it or point out any of the flaws. So that is the point that I decided I was going to leave. Best decision I've ever made. I know other people say that, but it is true. And for the first couple years, I've been with eXp for 3 years now. First year and a half, I'd say, it was more of a, let me just see if this is really going to turn out okay. Am I going to get the things they promised me? And it's been fabulous. Everything's just worked out great, and actually we're having more things happening that give us more opportunity. So it has been wonderful. I, at this point, I carry fewer listings and I'm making more money. I have more flexibility with my time, and I'm getting stock for doing the things I normally do. I mean, I'm not doing anything special, just the things I normally do, and I'm earning stock. I'm part owner of the company, and the stock is awarded to me. So I have like a little automatic savings account. And yes, stocks go up and down, but nonetheless, over the long haul, it will be very beneficial. And I own some of this stock. The things that I purchase, which eXp does allow us to take 5% of our commission and purchase stock at a 10% discount. So the stock I purchase, I can use at any time. I can sell it off and buy other stock. But the stock I am awarded, like for having my first sale of the year, for capping, I get stock just for doing that. I would have done it anyway. They don't have to give me anything extra, but they do. And I get stock, and that stock has to vest for 3 years. But in 3 years, I mean, it's bound to be a little bit more than it was, if nothing else. So it will be earning, and I don't even have to think about it. And I don't know if you're an agent like me, but I didn't really save. I kind of spent what I earned, and what I thought was savings at the end of the year when I did my taxes was what I paid to the tax man. So it's really been beneficial for me to have that automatic savings. Also, eXp, for someone at my age who decided to change, the benefit for me is that I have the option of recruiting agents and receiving revenue share. Not everybody wants to do that, and you're still going to be receiving benefits over and beyond what you're getting at your current brokerage, I'm sure. And but if you do, you get a certain percentage, and it's not paid from the agent you recruit. It is paid by the company. They take half of what that 20% we pay in, they take half of that and put it aside so that they can pay the agents that help build the company. And so that's just a fantastic thing. It allows you to, it's a retirement fund is what it is for me. I mean, I think that is fantastic, so that every month you have, I don't know what they call it, sleep money or whatever. You make it, you're not doing anything, but the check keeps coming in. So it's really awesome. It allows you to have a connection with other agents. There has never been any place that in real estate where I have seen so much collaboration. People will honestly, genuinely help you. They will give you their secret. You don't have to attend a seminar or something out of state so that you can get information on how people work, because the people in your area don't want to share. They don't want you to get any kind of edge on them because you're competing against them. Not so with eXp. Everybody, no matter where they are, if they're right in your neighborhood, will share with you how they're doing their work and how they're succeeding and what you could do different if you ask them. I mean, it's a whole different spirit, and it's just awesome because we all belong to the same company. Everybody wants to grow. We all want to do better because it helps all of us. So it's just a fantastic situation. I have been blessed beyond measure from moving, from the point of having time to spend with my children and my grandchildren, and still having an income that actually a better income than I've had, and it's just been grand. So I don't know what your position is. If you're a brand new agent, you have so many things you can learn. We have eXp World where we go in. It's a very responsive company in that you have a problem, say, just with your computer, you can go into the technology department and get an answer immediately. When I was at my other brokerage, it could take days to get help with anything, even just for signing documents from the broker. Even with DocuSign, it just did not get done at a good pace. It was a day, sometimes two, before you were able to get your documents signed. But now with eXp, instantly you can go in there and ask, and it's done. Make a request, ask for help with a problem. If you have a situation with a client, a buyer or seller, you can get right in and talk to the broker. I mean, it has just been fantastic. And so I just can't imagine anything better. We have lots of coaches that belong to eXp that are happy to coach. You have lots of classes you can take at your own pace, or while they post times when you can do it, but if you can't, many of them are recorded and you can have the recording later. People who are doing the business, selling the homes, not just people who think they know what they're doing. These are people who are actually out in the field, and you can tell the difference, who are out in the field and doing the work, sharing their experiences and how it's working for them. And so it's timely. It's like when things were going crazy, we were doing multiple offers. I mean, immediately you could get information on how to handle it. You were ahead of the game. You didn't have to figure it out yourself. and everything. There's just so much help. So I would suggest that you just take a look at it. Feel free to call me. The information is in the description below, my phone number, my email. Happy to talk to anyone about eXp. It may not work for you. I find that it's got a little bit of everything for everybody, but you know, if it's not your jam, then that's fine. But it's worth investigating. Don't be someone like me who goes for 15 years and doesn't realize what you're leaving on the table. So check it out. I'll be happy to talk to anybody and give you my perspective and the facts, and you can investigate it on your own and make the decision whether you'd like to be a part of eXp and join the 80,000 other happy worldwide agents that are part of eXp.